Hello class, this is Professor Tweed. We're really going to get into how to do some of this diagramming here in Illustrator. And the first step what I'm going to talk about is how this background in all the images I showed in the last video for the introduction. The background is just a satellite image that I got from Google Earth or some other location. We're going to use Google Earth. So this is going to be first step. How do we get this from Google Earth? How do we get it to scale? And how do we get it into Illustrator? That's the first things we're going to do. So I have Google Earth already opened, and I haven't zoomed all the way into the site. For those of you who know, I spent a lot of time in Philadelphia, so this was a project in Philadelphia. And the first thing I'm going to warn you about is how to zoom in accurately and make sure you have a good satellite image to work from. Because what's going to happen is as I sort of zoom in towards the site, which is generally in this area, if you notice, I've actually, Google Earth, as you sort of zoom in, it tilts the image a little bit. I'm not looking straight down anymore. So I want to make sure, A, I'm looking straight down, and B, I have north exactly straight up, which is typical for most projects. So as you sort of get in close to the image, and when you get into about the zoom level that you want, what you want to do is you want to come up over here and you want to push this down button, and you can see that's making me look straight down now. And we can see when I did that, this is actually the site that was a study area for the project right here where my cursor. But you can see when I had it centered originally, and when I panned down to look straight down, it was actually out of view. So I have to repan down. Furthermore, it's sort of it may adjust your north arrow where north is as well. So I'm just going to click on the end to shoot north straight up. And again, once you do that, you may want to again recenter your project or your study area. So make sure to do those things to make sure you have a perfectly straight down view, and this. And now, next step. We want to get this to scale. So what you want to make sure to get it to scale, one easy way that I do using AutoCAD is I make sure that my scale is on. So right now we can see it says 808 feet is from that line to that line. That's something I can scale this to true scale from. If you don't see this little scale here, what you just want to do is you want to go to View. You want to go to Scale Legend. I'll turn it off for a second, so it disappeared. Do that again, go to View, Scale Legend, it comes back on. So once you have that, once you have your view set where you want it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, I'm going to do Save and Save Image, and it'll automatically save a JPEG. So I'll put it in this folder location. I usually just call most of my things just SAT for satellite image. I just say Save. And there we go. So I've got a JPEG saved. It's not to scale, but in the next video I'll show you how to get it to scale using AutoCAD and get it ready for Illustrator work.